Hi everyone, Leija here, and today I'm sharing a process video for a mini album that I've started using the Elle Studio Family Fun Collection. It very much directly inspired this mini book that I'm putting together. So my partner and I purchased a home in February, so this is our first home. It's a first home for both of us, and we're super excited to now have this beautiful house and all the lovely space, and it's just been an amazing thing for our family. And so I wanted to record, this first year that we have together in this house. So I pulled a bunch of photos that I took pretty early on. I wanted to make sure to get photos of the house before it was decorated or before even we unpacked all of the boxes. So these aren't the most gorgeous, glamorous, perfectly staged photos, but I thought that was really important to have just some kind of more natural images of the house and what it looked like when we first moved in. And then as I continue to work on this mini album, how it might evolve. So I printed a bunch of photos, and you see me here sliding them into page protectors. These are 6x8 page protectors that have a variety of different configurations. So there's some that have 4 3x4, 2 4x6, 1 6x8, and then there's even a few that have like this one that are 2 3x4 and 1 4x6. So I organized the photos according to the room, really, and kind of slotted them in an order that I think will work. Once I added my photos, I'm now adding in some journaling tags from the Family Fun collection. Just going through and seeing where I think some of these might look good. And it was a really quick process to just kind of slot things in and kind of make it up as I went along. So before I started this video, I had no preconception of how it was going to come together. This is a really true process video. I went through, added the photos, then I added the journaling cards, and now you see me adding the various elements and decorative pieces that I think will work with each spread. So in this first kind of pass through, I just added them directly into those page protectors, into where I thought that they would work, and I did that just for a few pages, and then I just really wanted to start playing. So this is kind of the last of me trying to add in directly, trying to plan. Sorry for my head there. I printed these out a little bit taller than I needed, so I had to trim just a bit off of the top. And here we go. I started the embellishment process. So I used a lot of the bits and pieces, the die cuts from the Family Fun collection, and I also used some of the acrylic shapes. I really love that house. I really love the Home Sweet Home, and I thought it'd be perfect for this cover page that I put together. You may have noticed that I printed that cover page out on vellum, just as an additional, something special for the cover page. Just cover pages can be totally different from the rest of the book. And sometimes I just like doing that. So all those little photos that I had on that cover page were, I had pulled them from the listing online and put them in a grid and printed them out on vellum. So this is the first kind of full page that I created. It is our front door with our numbers. And so what I just end up doing as I'm working through this is pulling pages out and adding decorative embellishments. And I don't go in any kind of order, and you see me kind of flipping back and forth through the book. You will see me flipping back and forth through the book, just working on this piece and then that piece. I really loved all of puffy stickers are one of my favorite things to embellish with it just in general, and I used a whole heck of a lot of them in this little mini album. Here I am just wanting to add more color to this brown wooden 4x6 journaling tag. And so I decided to pull a sheet of 6x6 pattern paper from the paper stack out. You may notice that I angled the placement of that. I didn't make it just straight, it's at an angle. And that was actually really important and strategic for me. One of the things that I really love about our home is that it has a lot of funky angles. And I thought that that would be important to do, I mean, just as kind of referential in this album to include a lot of different angles alongside it. So you will see me in this process adhere things directly to the journaling tags and then also on top of the page protectors as I just did there. Again, you'll also see me here doing some angling of my embellishments. So there's a die cut there, 2 puppy stickers. I try to keep things, I mean, I love the colors of anything that Elle does. She has such wonderful use of color, and it's one of the reasons why I love working with her projects so much. And I love how bright and colorful this collection was. And so it meant that I got to play a lot. And each spread kind of has similar, I mean, each individual, like 6x8 page protector, which may have a 3x3, or excuse me, 4 3x4s or 2 4x6s. I kind of worked in them as if they were their own individual spreads, and kept to certain color schemes in each one. So this one, that one that you just saw me working on, obviously was a rainbow theme. This one is blue, and then I'm also going to add a little bit of green here in a bit. But then they all kind of work together so well, again, because I'm using the same collection throughout. And, that's just something that I pay attention to as I'm working through these individual spreads. So I like to add things just at the bottom of the photos sometimes. So I created a die cut directly to the bottom there. Just in some dead space in the photo, there wasn't really anything going on there, so I have no problem carrying it directly over the photo. And in general, you've seen a bit of my process. So what I did was I put photos in first, then I added the journaling tags that I thought would work. Now I'm going back and doing some embellishing. And the last step in my process is to add the journaling. But for now, I'm just playing around with the embellishments, seeing what it is that I wanted to include where. And, one of the things I love about Elle's products is that they obviously coordinate so well together. But then look, it almost looks like that heart was meant to go just above that blessed. Like it fits so perfectly in. I mean, they just nestle perfectly within each other, and I think that's what makes Elle so amazing at creating and designing products. I love this particular pattern. It's one of my favorites. It's actually also a 12x12 sheet in the paper collection. And I thought it went really well with these photos where you can see the rug that we have in our living room currently. It has kind of a similar diamond shape, and I just love that those two were connected in there and able to be placed directly together. So these are the final pages. As I photographed them, I made sure to get in and take some of the detail shots so that you guys could see that. Actually moved that little house, if you remember. I had it originally down the bottom. I liked it centered. But this is just a quick flip through of all of the finished pages and the details, as I've said. I really love how this album has kicked off. I'm really excited to continue to add to it. And I think that I will be able to continue to use the Elle Studio Family Fun collection going forward, along with the other bits and pieces from the monthly kits, because Elle uses similar colors, similar color schemes, and it's the same colors over and over again. And I think it just makes it so much easy. It makes it incredibly easy to blend older product in with newer product. I'm really excited about this little mini book, and I just really appreciate you taking a peek into my process and seeing how this is coming together, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. You can find me at jamieleija.com. Thank you.